You will love this butter chicken dinner made with the butter chicken dinner set. First, we're going to start with some flatbread mix. And to that, we're going to put it in our stand mixer with some milk and a little bit of Greek yogurt. We need about a half a cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, along with a tablespoon of oil. And I'm using avocado oil in our oil dispenser. I love it because you just squeeze those little waffle patterned sides, and each time you squeeze it, a teaspoon is dispensed up. So now we're going to set this mixer to knead for 4 minutes and let it do the work for us. So if you were doing this by hand, you would just want to mix that up and then put it onto a floured board and knead it for 4 minutes or so. And so it's going to form a really nice, soft dough ball it's just delicious, you guys. Wait till you see it in the pan here. It just looks so good. Okay, so this mixer is going to get that dough all shaped up. You can see it right there toward the end of its time. Oh my gosh, this mixer is worth its weight in gold with the counter space it takes up. Next, I'm going to spritz in, using the kitchen spritzer, a little bit more avocado oil into the small batter bowl, and then just let this dough rest for a few hours. The instructions on the side of the package of the flatbread mix say to let it rest for 2 hours, but I let it rest for 5 hours because of my timing with making dinner, and it turned out great. You divide it into 6 portions, roll those out really thin, put them in a little fry pan, and then I kept them warm in a insulated bowl until the rest of dinner was made. So now on to the butter chicken. We are mincing up about an onion here. This is about 3/4 of a really large onion. And oh my gosh, the twist and chop is the fastest way to mince up onion. It's fabulous. It gets it so evenly cooked. Then we're going to just put it all in the pan. Let that onion just saute and get golden. And then you're going to take 1.5 pounds of either chicken breasts or chicken thighs and chunk them up, put them in the pan. You saw that cube of butter. They don't call this butter chicken for nothing. Next, we need some crushed tomatoes. So this can opener is the best. If you guys don't have the smooth edge can opener, you need it. It makes the can open without any sharp edges, and it just works so well. So this was a large can of crushed tomatoes. My store didn't have a smaller can, so I'm only going to use half of it and put the rest in the freezer. So you're adding that to the pan along with the butter chicken meal mix. And then while that cooks, we're going to go ahead and get the Indian style rice meal mix going. So I've got some water that I had boiling there, about 1 2/3 cups. Next, I'm going to add the rice. It's just all inclusive. You don't need to put anything else in it. Let it boil for 3 minutes. It's going to simmer, and then I'm going to set it to the side. Now, the butter chicken has been simmering. Oh my gosh, it's smelling so good. And now I need 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. We're going to add that to it. It is going to make it so creamy. Wait till you see this stirred up. Oh my gosh, it is just heaven on earth, you guys. I've never been a butter chicken fan, but after making this, seriously, I loved it. And my husband, who I thought would be super skeptical, was like, I would have this again in a heartbeat. And I'm like, right on, because this meal was so easy to make, you guys. Once your rice has boiled for that 3 minutes, you let it sit for 8 minutes until it fluffs up. We added a couple tablespoons of butter and stirred that in just to give it a little bit more flavor. But believe me, it didn't need the flavor, you guys. It was so good. Oh my goodness. So onto the plate with the flatbread and the rice. Enjoy.